I feel like this is deja vu. So yesterday I talked about Little Big Planet 3 and how they came out and all but confirmed that the series is basically dead at this point, which gives me a lot of emotions. I mean, besides just feeling old from hearing that, it's disappointing. Game series, especially series that you feel like are doing really good, it just seems so weird and, I don't know, unnecessary when they're canceled. Now, in the case of Little Big Planet, there still is the possibility of a sequel at some point. That story was more talking about nuking any of the older games and their online content. This, on the other hand, is kind of a 180. This actually is about the future of a very good, very well-respected game series. Basically how it was leaked by a credible leaker that right now there are no plans for a future for this game series, and I am talking about Watch Dogs. Now, over the past 10 years of this game series lifespan, it hasn't seen many games. There's been Watch Dogs 1 in 2014, Watch Dogs 2 in 2016, and then Watch Dogs Legion in 2020. That's basically it. I believe all three are pretty good, pretty well-respected games, pretty critically acclaimed. It would seem, at least to me anyway, like a no-brainer that Ubisoft would continue the series. But a credible leaker, this just came out, a credible leaker named X Jonathan, and he has been accurate with a lot of leaks in the past, mainly related to Assassin's Creed. Now, he came out today on Twitter and said that there is no future for the Watch Dogs series, that Watch Dogs is, quote, done. Or I've also seen dead and buried. It kind of depends on how you translate it. But yeah, you get the point. This person is saying that there is no future for this series. It is basically done. And as of right now, Ubisoft has no plans for it. Now, interestingly enough, I do see from about a month ago that a Watch Dogs movie was announced. I actually believe it was confirmed. So as of right now, if this leak is correct, there are no plans to continue this game series, but I guess there are plans to continue going ahead with the movie adaptation of it. I don't know, plans change. Maybe this will change as well. Maybe there will not be a movie. Or maybe it'll be, hey, if the movie does well, kind of like, the Fallout TV series is helping the Fallout games do better these days, right? So maybe if the Watch Dogs movie ends up taking off, maybe they will revive the series. I don't know, but as of right now, the leak is suggesting that there are no plans to continue with the games. It is also mentioned, too, by this leaker, Jonathan, that they at one point were planning on making a Battle Royale version of Watch Dogs, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how people would feel about that, people who are diehard fans of Watch Dogs, but something also to kind of point out in terms of other game ventures for the Watch Dogs series, and that is that the game X-Defiant, the COD-like shooter that is supposed to come out soon, that's a game by Ubisoft, and in it, the main thing is that there's 5 different factions, and each faction is actually a Ubisoft IP. So one of these factions is Watch Dogs. That, I think, is, again, another thing that maybe would, in a sort of way, revive the series. If X-Defiant, when it comes out, if it really takes off and does well, maybe that would be their incentive to say, oh, hey, Watch Dogs has more exposure now, more fans, we want to push out a third one now. I don't know, but it really does also go to show truly how many IPs Ubisoft really does have, right? So if this leak is true and they don't have any plans of doing any more Watch Dog games, I mean, it's not like Nintendo canceling Mario or like 343 canceling Halo games. Yeah, Ubisoft doesn't have one IP that defines them, they just have a whole bunch of them, so maybe it wouldn't be entirely ridiculous for them to cancel one of them. Only time will tell if this game really truly is dead, or if something, whether it be X-Defiant or the movie, could spark a revival.